everybody, it's Brenda. I'm here today with your daily horoscope reading for May 7th, 2020. The Aries. Your warm, loving, romantic nature is noticed whether you realize it or not, Aries. Perhaps you sometimes feel there isn't enough excitement in your life, especially your love life. Don't think this means you need to change to please others. Your stable, quiet nature is comforting to those who understand it and appreciate it. The last thing you want to do today is to pretend to be someone you aren't. Okay. Taurus. When it comes to romance in your life, Taurus, there may be a great deal of talk, but not enough action. Perhaps you're a terrific flirt who can keep things moving at a quick pace, intellectually, but not when it comes to having to take concrete action and manifest those words in a romantic setting. This is one day where it's difficult in your romantic approach to make itself known in a rather blunt manner. The question is, are you going to rise to the occasion? So that was Taurus. Gemini. Things are coming to a dramatic climax for you in matters of love and romance, Gemini. Perhaps you've been nurturing a relationship. You put a lot of passion and soul into building this strong connection. This is time for reconnecting or recognizing in which you take the step back and see what you gained from it all. Do you have a partner for life or someone who doesn't appreciate you as much as they should? So that was Gemini, Cancer. For you, Cancer, love is like an adventure, crazy sport, or some sort of video arcade game. Lately, you have been caught up in the fantasy aspect of it without taking into account the practical nature and nitty-gritty of what it takes to keep a relationship afloat. You might need to take more realistic view of it now. Be more sensitive to your emotions and honor them accordingly. So now we have Leo. Love and romance should be going well for you now, Leo. However, today you could find that things get a bit uneasy when either you or your partner suspects something isn't true or is suspicious about the situation at hand. Someone may get caught in a difficult situation when the veil of deception is suddenly lifted and the truth is revealed. There could be some difficult explaining to do. Leo, Virgo. The notion of truth could get shot. The notion of truth could get shot down today due to someone who knows you better than most, Virgo. It won't take long to down out the conversation or deep explain to reveal the fact that there is a bit of deception that has been covering the truth. Don't try to hide from loved ones who are trying to do what's best for you. Be open and honest with who truly cares. Libra. Do what you can to stabilize your emotions, Libra. Romance should be on a slow, steady path as long as you're honest with yourself and others about how you feel. Perhaps you're so caught up in your fantasy world that you fail to see that things actually moving in your favor. Conflicts that arise today may be uncomfortable and ultimately that they will shed more light on the truth of the situation. Libra. Scorpio. You need to slow down in matters of love and romance, Scorpio. You're likely acting on the assumption that things are fine and you can continue moving at lightning speed, even though you long ago lost your roadmap. There's a degree of fantasy in your world that doesn't take into account the fact that there are areas where you need to be more sensitive to your partner and perhaps take things more slowly and mythically. That was Scorpio. Now we have Sagittarius, issues of love and romance. Issues of love and romance should be growing well for you, Sagittarius, and you'll find, regardless of whether you're in a relationship, you're right where you need to be. There's an element of fantasy happening for you today that's making much more susceptible to romance and dreams and ideas than usual. The good news is that you have the power to put these dreams into motion, manifest your wildest fantasies with a loved one or creative project tonight. Capricorn. Things are coming to a difficult stalemate regarding the loved one in your life, Capricorn. Perhaps you felt like everything was going fine and you had nothing to worry about. In reality, the notion of fine was just your self-denial hard at work. Lost my place. It was just your self-denial hard at work making you think that you could continue on your path without really considering how your actions affect others. Be prepared for a reality check that you didn't see coming. Sorry about that. So that was the Capricorn. Now we're on Aquarius. Love is very real to you. You're apt to take it very serious, perhaps even too serious, Aquarius. This is one of those emotions that eventually takes over your brain and leaves no room for rational thoughts on the topic. The good news is that matters regarding love and romance should be stabilizing at this time, allowing you to face this area of your life from a retro perspective. Pisces. Matters of the heart are likely to get a bit sticky today, Pisces. Perhaps you feel as if someone is shutting off from you and being very stubborn about it. Perhaps this person is giving you the cold shoulder and refusing to acknowledge you until you crawl back with an apology. The problem is that your pride is stubborn and your view in the matter is equally so. Making any resolution is difficult. Okay, everybody, that's your horoscope readings for May 7th, 2020. I will see you tomorrow.